Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Breezy Bree bringing you week 3 of the IDL. This week we go against our good friend Logical Rhythm, and this week we have an uphill struggle. I think I'm going to start live coming these because it's with the last couple battles I've had, they're so close that it's kind of weird to see my afterthought process. But I'd like for you guys to see the actual thought process I'm going through at the time. So for this week, we bring a pretty offensive team. We don't bring a lot of walls. We bring more, you know, hitting hard, taking the game by the horns. So we go ahead and start off with our Mudsdale, Suicune, Ambipom, Tapu Koko, Ninetales, and Gardevoir. And of course Gardevoir is our Mega Pokemon. Next, his team is running the famous Jirachi, my Jirachi that he stole from me and sniped from me, the Marowak, the Serena, the Mantine, Umbreon, and the Beware. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. We're gonna get right into it and see what we get. So I go ahead and lead with Ambi because Ambi outspeeds most of the mons on his team. He's gonna go ahead and lead with Jirachi, which, I mean, it's fine, but I'm not willing for Ambi to get sashed yet, broken down to its sash. So go out for Mudsdale. He's gonna go for U-turn, and I get my stamina boost, which is really nice. Love stamina Mudsdale for competitive. He's gonna go out to Serena because, of course, that's the true counter to our Manowar here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull back on the reins for that, and I'm gonna go out to Ninetales, kind of to help with the Serena. Also, with the sun up, we do a little bit more damage if we get move off, so I want to make sure the sun's up. We don't run Venusaur on this because it really wasn't meant, you know, nothing really was worth running Venusaur. It was better to run Tapu Koko. So we're going to go back up to Manowar because it can definitely eat and hit from this Marowak. Marowak just goes for Earthquake, and of course we get the stamina boost, which puts us at about 51%, which is kind of nice on this Mudsdale. He's going to go ahead and pull back and go out for Marceline because Marceline can definitely take out Mudsdale. I went for Earthquake there because I didn't think he was going to switch out. I thought he was going to stay in. So that was kind of a misread on my part, but oh well. I'm going to pull back on Mudsdale again and go out to Gardevoir because it has Trace on it, and I knew that he was going to go for Scold. So we get the Water Absorb and we don't take any damage. He's going to go ahead and pull back on the Marceline because, of course, Gardevoir can do that. I already knew he's going to pull out, so I go ahead and pull Gardevoir back. I believe? No? Oh, no, I go for Shadow Ball because I knew he's going to go out to Jirachi. My bad. I was thinking of another part of this battle. But I go for Shadow Ball, which really hurts the Jirachi. But at this point, I am going to pull back because I know he has Shadow Ball probably running it for Gardevoir. So we're going to go out to Mudsdale. He's going to go for U-turn because he knows that's the best bet to get out of here. He doesn't want the Jirachi to go down just yet on this team, especially with mine. So he's going to go out to Beware. We're sitting pretty with Mudsdale right here. So I go ahead and stay in. He goes for Hammer Arm. Kind of sucks either way. But we're at +2. I'm gonna go for Toxic because Toxic was the best bet on this Beware, especially with Fluffy. You know, I can't play around, so Toxic was the best. He's gonna pull back on Beware, and I believe he's gonna go out to the Umbreon. I knew this at this point, so I go for close combat. And you know, we get the Umbreon already past the halfway mark. We both get our leftovers, which is nice. But at this point, I just go for close combat. There's nothing really I can do here. He's either going to switch or stay in, and I'd rather go for close combat. It doesn't do that much to Marceline, unfortunately. But, you know, it's damage. Damage is damage, so at this point, that's all I can ask for. I'm going to go ahead and pull back because it's not time to sack Manowar and go out to Cora. He's going to go for Scold here. Which kind of sucks. I mean, it's kind of readable, but it's still like, ugh. Here we go. Oh, he's gonna try to burn me. So I'm gonna pull back because I don't want Cora to be burned yet. We're gonna go for Ninetales. here to get the sun up, kind of help with the scold, and also kind of cripple it. He's going to go ahead, I believe here, I have Solar Beam like I said, but I'm going to switch out because I don't want to stay in on the Marceline just yet, or give up the sun. So go to Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko gets burned here. That's sad. Honestly, that's the sad part of this battle, is of course when I'm good, I'm not good. So, he's going to go ahead and withdraw the Mantine, which at this point I have to go for Dazzling Gleam. But it does a little less than half, which is neither here nor there. But we go ahead and pull back on Tapu Koko. And now we just kind of go into Ninetales to sack it off and get a clean switch, because we don't really need Ninetales now. We're kind of helping his team out with the Ninetales, so I'm going to go for Ambi because it outspeeds no matter what. Go ahead and go for knockoff. I believe that was a low roll on the knockoff. He's going to go for Flare Blitz, bring me down to my stash, but he's going to get damaged by recoil, so he's going to get on out of here. So now we got one Mon down. Now we're both just missing one Mon. So I have plenty of time to sweep up the floor with his team. But I'm not going to let Amy go down just yet because Amy does outspeed a lot. We're going to go out to Korra because Korra is about the best we can do. He's going to go for U-turn, which is, you know, good. Like, his momentum on his team is really good. He can switch in, switch out, switch in, switch out, and kind of get off damage as he goes. So he's going to go out to Moon his Umbreon, and I'm just going to sit here, and I think I'd go for Calm Mind here, just because the Scold can take it out. He's going to go for Wish, unfortunately. But here we're just hoping for a burn or something to happen, because it takes 24%. But no, we don't get it. He Toxics us, which is smart for him, because literally Korra's just going to sit here and Calm Mind. His Wish comes true, and he gets more health. We're going to pull back at this point on Korra, because I don't want it to take any more damage. And Breezy can sweep up on this Umbreon. And he didn't go for Wish, so that really helps. We're going to go ahead and go for Hyper Voice here. Brings it down to about 5%. We can live that. He's going to go for Foul Play. Probably just to get the damage off, because he knows he's going to go down next turn. And this turn we're just going to go for Hyper Voice again, and we're going to take out the Umbreon. So we're sitting pretty well here. I'm not gonna cross my fingers yet, but you know, we're gaining the momentum we needed. At this point, I have to pull back because I don't want Gardevoir to go down yet. I still have stuff that can kind of counter it. Going to Mana War. He's gonna go for U-turn. I get the stamina boost, which is kind of nice. But he's gonna switch out. I believe he goes for the Mantine here. Yes, the Mantine. And the Mantine's just kind of here. At this point, I could save Mana War, but is it really worth it to take damage? Not really, so I'm going to let Mana War go down. So now we're sitting 2 for 2, and I'm like, okay, Tapu Koko can definitely do some you know, work here. He's going to go ahead and withdraw. At this point, I believe I just go for Volt Switch because I didn't know what he was going to do, and I wanted to get a clean switch into whatever. That damage on that Volt Switch. Amazing. So we pull back Tapu Koko, and we're just going to go out to Breezy because Breezy can take it out, no problem. We outspeed. The Toxic's helping for us, so we're just going to go for Hyper Voice, and down goes the Beware. Now I'm 2 for 3, okay? I got 3 of them down. So I'm sitting okay. Now the Jirachi is scary, so I'm going to go ahead and pull back on the Gardevoir, which here, I wish I would have done something different, and I'll talk about that after it, but I go into Suicune, because Suicune can eat any hit. Plus we have the Citrus Berry, so that's kind of nice. Toxic is going to whittle us down, which kind of sucks. He's going to go ahead and switch out of Jirachi and go into Serena. I believe here I go for Gardevoir, because, or no, I go for Ambi, because Ambi takes us out. The Gunk Shot takes it out. We miss. And we miss our Gunk Shot, which kind of makes us lose at this point. Because the Ambi goes down. Now we're 3 for 3. Now I have one choice now. I have to play very, very risky. So I go into Gardevoir, and I literally click Destiny Bond. Because the Serena can run through the rest of my team. He goes for the Drop Kick, and down goes both of them. In hindsight, should I have done that? Yes. Because I wasn't taking the Serena out. Not with anything else on my team left. So out comes the Jirachi. The Jirachi is going to be a pain for us. But I think that we can do okay. He's going to go for U-turn. Go right out to the Marceline. I should have here doubled back out to Coco. Because that only made sense. But I stay in and go for Scold. Which kind of wastes it. I should have went for Ice Beam for damage. But I didn't think about it at the time. I think a Scold takes out Jirachi. One Scold takes out Jirachi here. I'm going to double out. Or not double out. I'm going to finally pull back. Go into Tapu Koko. We can eat a hit. We can eat a hit cleanly with Tapu Koko. He goes for Air Slash. Does a little bit more than what I thought it was going to do. But that's okay. Burn, which eats at us too. We're going to go ahead and go for Thunderbolts here. And it takes out the Marceline. We're sitting okay still. The problem is this Jirachi outspeeds. So sack off Coco or go into Suicune. I'm going to go ahead and sack Coco here. Because there's no sense in trying to go into Suicune and take damage. So he goes for Iron Head, takes us out. Now here I just have to land one Scold. One Scold. And I literally win this game. But he got speeds. So he Iron Heads me. Get a flinch. Okay, just one hit on this Jirachi and we're good to go. Toxic's wearing at us. Alright, so he goes for Iron Head. Here comes the Scold, right? No, wrong. We get flinched again. At this point, I lose the game. There's nothing I can do. I can't live a hit from this Jirachi. So that's game. Right there. Because of 2 flinches, a miss, and a burn, I literally lose the game. But awesome, awesome play from my good friend Logical Rhythm. He did win on hacks. We already know. Me and him already talked about it. But it happens. Sometimes you win some and you lose some. I've been losing a lot. It happens. But at least it's not a 6-0. It's literally a 1-0 on his part. The funniest thing is, though, in hindsight, now that I watch the battle and I kind of look at it, if I would have clicked Destiny Bond on the Jirachi, we wouldn't have to deal with the Jirachi at the end. But in the end, could we have taken out the Serena? I don't know. That's the only problem, because we would have had Suicune and Coco, and neither one. I don't think we had Hidden Power Fire on top of Coco. I don't think so. But that's a GG to my good friend Logical Rhythm. Week 3 is done. We're going to move into week 4. Awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.